Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to Madden 19 for the PC and the New York Jets franchise. In our last episode, we had a heartbreaking loss in the final minute of the game. Cairo Santos missed a 48-yard field goal that would have put the Jets in OT, but it was just off to the left, and they fell 32-29 in their home opener. This week, they try to handle the Browns on the road at First Energy Stadium. This is the battle of the winless on Thursday Night Football. The Browns have outstanding wideouts in Jarvis Landry and Josh Gordon, and then there's David Njoku at tight end. We'll just have to see if the likes of Myles Garrett, Navarro Bowman, and Christian Kirksey on defense can shut down Sam Darnold in his passing efforts. Let's get to the field for this clash of the Jets at the Browns on Thursday night. Cairo Santos sends it deep for the Jets, and it's out of the end zone. And it comes out to the 25-yard line where Tyrod Taylor will lead the Cleveland Browns. Taylor throws, and it's incomplete. Trumaine Johnson on the deflection. And a play-action pass, complete over the middle to Landry. He is out in the open. He is going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. 75-yard pass play. And if you're a Jets fan, you do not like to see that. 2 plays, 75 yards, and touchdown resulting, giving the Browns the first points of the game. Now Sam Darnold will bring out the Jets, and we'll have to see how he can lead them down the field. After that start from Cleveland, they have to do something positive here. The throw across the middle to Curse, short, and he gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7, Crowell up the middle, and he only gets a yard. Darnold back to pass, throws, and it's incomplete to Crowell over the middle. And that brings on Locke Edwards. He kills it inside the 10, and it dies there at the 10-yard line. 2nd and 10 for the Browns. Taylor throws complete to Gordon, and he has the first down out to the 25. Another throw, and Gordon catches it again out at the 31 for a 6-yard gain. This time, DeValve gets the pass on the left side. First down, Browns out at the 42. Taylor back to pass, complete to Coleman, and he's running down the right side and pushed out finally by Trey Boston. That gives the Browns the first down in the red zone, and he is sacked. Morris Claiborne making the play back at the 20-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 18 for the Browns. Taylor back to pass, runs out of the pocket, has a little daylight, and runs out of bounds. 4th and 16. That brings on Kai Forbath, and he knocks it through from 35 yards out, and that gives the Browns the lead 10-0. That pass is complete over the middle. Robbie Anderson had 5 receptions for 84 yards last week. Let's see if he can produce this week. Darnold back to pass again. Anderson again inside the 35-yard line. The Jets just motoring down the field, and that one is knocked away. E.J. Gaines making the play. Darnold back to pass, completes it over the middle in traffic to Jermaine Kearse. Crowell up the middle, has the first down to the 22-yard line. Back to pass again. Throws over the middle to Walford, and he has the first down at the 10-yard line. Crowell down to the 5. And Luke Jokel has a sprained MCL, and he is going to return. That brings up 2nd and 5. And it's a touchdown over the middle to Robbie Anderson. Just an easy little slant pattern, and he shakes hands with Jermaine Kearse. Some kind of class, huh? You can't get much easier than that. And talking with Darnold, he loves those over-the-middle slant patterns. Tyrod Taylor starts the day at 5 of 7 for 152 yards. Let's see if he can continue that. And he has David Njoku up the middle. First down at the 47. Now 3rd and 8. Taylor back to pass. He decides to run and slides a couple of yards short of the first down, but they're going for it. And it's complete to Gordon. Johnson falls down, and Gordon walks into the end zone. A 44-yard touchdown strike. As you can see on the replay, Johnson just gets turned around, and Gordon catches that one for the score. 17-7, and the Jets need to climb out of this hole, and that's a good start with Crowell going up the hash marks for a 6-yard gain. Darnold throws over the middle to Kearse for the first down at the 47-yard line. Now on 2nd and 10. Darnold back to pass, throws, and it's almost intercepted. Breanne Body Calhoun getting his second pass deflection. And Darnold back to pass again, throws to Walford, and he can't hang on. That brings on the Brown offense. And from the 19-yard line, that pass is complete to Landry, and he is out to the 23-yard line. 3rd and 5. Taylor in the shotgun, and it's complete to Johnson out of the backfield, and he has the first down out to the 31. The Browns taking a step in the right direction. Johnson getting tackled in the backfield. None other than Trey Boston, and Johnson is down and injured. That can't be a good thing for the Brown rushing attack. And he is being escorted back to the locker room. I'm sure they're going to take some x-rays, and we'll see what happens. That was an incompletion by Taylor, and they have to punt the ball. Darnold runs out of the pocket and dives for the marker and comes up just a yard short. What determination. Throwing over the middle to Robbie Anderson. He picks up the first down and is to the 49 of the Browns. 2nd and 10 now. Flake handoff, and Darnold fumbles the football, and it's recovered by the Browns. Michael Kendricks making the play at the 38-yard line. Oh, my goodness. Nate Orchard makes the hit on Darnold, popping the ball loose. And there's Kendricks to jump on top of it. One thing that the rookie needs to learn is how to take care of the football. 17-7, and the Browns have the ball in excellent position. Taylor can't get away from Courtney Upshaw, giving Taylor a fine hello to Jet territory. Taylor tries to run it out of the backfield and is hit and dropped by Leonard Williams for his 3rd tackle of the evening. That gives the ball back to the Jets. The give is to Crowell up the middle, and he has a wonderful gain of 8 yards. Some tough running. Darnold back to pass. Complete over the middle to Leggett, but that one is coming back. Holding on the offense. Who's guilty? Kelvin Beecham. 3rd and 12 now. Darnold throws over the middle, and it's complete. Oh, no. Inunua can't hang on to the football, and it's 4th and 12. The Jets have to punt the ball. Now the Browns have it at the 35. Hyde goes up the middle and has a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4 now. Taylor to Gordon for the first down inside Jet territory. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 17-7 Cleveland. Taylor out of the shotgun. Gets hit. Oh, my goodness. Did he take a shot? And he is gone down the field. Somehow he survived that one and got the first down. Taylor again on the run and gets tackled out of bounds by Marcus May. That brings on Forbath for field goal, and it's up and good, 20-7. And it's not even halftime yet. 1 minute and 12 seconds left. Walford complete to the 39-yard line. Now 2nd and 10. Back to pass again. And complete to Crowell. And he's inside Brown territory down to the 38. 41 seconds left. Darnold back to pass. And it goes long, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Jermaine Kearse. Now, pass. Going over the middle to Robbie Anderson, and he has the catch down at the 20-yard line. The clock is ticking. 16 seconds left. Darnold back to pass again. It's incomplete, intended for Kearse again on the right side. 4th and 10, and that brings out Cairo Santos, and he boots a 37-yarder through, bringing your score at halftime to 20-10. 2 big plays by the Browns, and they lead it going into the locker room. Forbath gets us started here in the second half. Booting it away, Trenton Cannon taking it inside the 15, jukes his way out to the 35-yard line. And they're going to mark him down at the 34. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Darnold passes long, and look at that ball go deflected out into outer space. 3rd and 10. Darnold back to pass again and gets sacked. Emmanuel Agba getting to him, and that gives the ball back to the Browns. Taylor throws, completes it to Njoku, and he has the first down. Now 2nd and 8. Taylor throws again, and it's intercepted. Trumaine Johnson has it at the 45-yard line. He read that perfectly, saw the eyes of Taylor, and knew exactly where Gordon was going, and coming down with the interception at the 45-yard line gives the Browns excellent field position. Darnold back to pass, throws, and there is a flag. Holding on the offense. Isaiah Crowell guilty of the infraction, and that backs them up 10 yards. 2nd and 20. Darnold going long again and way overthrows everybody. 3rd and 20. Out of the shotgun, Darnold throws long again, and that one is incomplete, but a flag and defensive pass interference against E.J. Gaines. Oh, that gives the ball to the Jets at the 28-yard line. And another flag. Looks like a face mask, so tack on another 15. And that gives the Jets the ball at the 13. Darnold is sacked. 3rd and 12 now. Out of the shotgun. Has all day to pass and is almost intercepted, but Kindred cannot hang on to the ball, and the Jets have to settle for a 33-yard field goal from Santos. 20-13 after a 3-and-out from the Browns. The Jets have it again, and Darnold throws that one way over the head of Curse. Crowell goes up the middle, makes a juke, and is to the 40-yard line of the Browns. Crowell showing a burst of speed that we just normally don't see. Now 1st and 10. Darnold back to pass, and he fumbles the ball again, but Incognito saves the ball. 2nd and 10, 2nd and 20, and another sack. Jamie Meter getting to him on that play. So now brings up 3rd and 27. And Darnold goes long, and Robbie Anderson can't hang on to it. Most likely would have been a touchdown the way he was going. Carlos Hyde up the middle. Big gain over the right side, out past the 35-yard line to the 38. Taylor back to pass and hits Gordon on the sideline. 3rd and 2. Play action, and he is sacked. Terrence Brooks making the play back at the 38. Bringing up 4th and 10. Colquitt sends it away, and it hits at the 10, and it dies at the 4-yard line. Oh, that puts the Jets in safety territory. Darnold back to pass in the end zone, and Robbie Anderson cannot hang on again. Gaines getting a hand in there. Darnold back to pass again, and it's intercepted. Gaines with the ball at the 10, 5, and out of bounds. They're going to give him the ball at the 2-yard line. So the Browns set up shop. Carlos Hyde cannot get anywhere. 2nd and goal. They give it to Hyde again, and he spins and just misses the end zone. 3rd and goal. And Taylor is sacked. Shane Ray getting in the backfield that time. Forbath comes on and puts a field goal through. 23-13 is your score now. Darnold from the shotgun throws, and it's almost picked off by Demarius Randall. 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Over the middle and almost threw another interception. Randall can't hang on to that one, and it's 4th down. Enunwa catches it out at the 45-yard line for a 1st down. The Jets are in business. Across the middle to Leggett, down inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun now. Darnold throws long, and it's complete. Jermaine Kearse goes up and comes down with that one at the 6-yard line. Darnold throws to Kearse again and just outside the end zone. Darnold on the quarterback sneak and does not make it. 4th and goal. The give is to Crowell, and he is stopped short of the end line. The Browns making a beautiful stand at the end zone. Now at the 1, inside the 1 actually. The give is to Carlos Hyde, and he's tackled in the end zone by Trey Boston. That's a safety, and it brings the Jets that much closer to a tie ball game, only being down by 1 score. Now out of the shotgun, Darnold in the backfield, passes across the middle to Anderson. He's got it at the 49-yard line. 1st down for the Jets. Out of the shotgun again. 1st and 10. And the pass to Jermaine Kearse, and that was an acrobatic catch at the 36-yard line. Darnold back to pass again, completes it across the middle to McGuire, and he has a first down at the 25. 2nd and 10. The pass this time goes to Crowell on the left side, and he has another first down. And the clock keeps on ticking. And that's an interception by Kendricks, and he looks to be out in the open. 50-40, he is going to go all the way. And it's touchdown Browns. An 86-yard pick six. Darnold tries to dump that one over the middle and gets it intercepted. The score is now 30-15, and it's all but out of reach. That is a beautiful catch by Quincy Enunwa on the sideline. A booth review, though. And what are they going to say? There's 1 foot in, and you can't really tell whether the second one is down. So they're going to give it to him. Darnold back to pass again, and Crowell doesn't get the first down. 2nd and 4. The throw over the middle to Anderson. He drops the football. 3rd and 4 now. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock. A fake to Crowell. Darnold throws long and almost has it intercepted again. It's 4th and 4 from the 48-yard line. Darnold throws incomplete to Anderson, and he wants a flag, and he is not going to get it. That ends the ball game. 30-15 is your score. Well, what can I say other than the scoreboard really doesn't show how close this ball game was. Up until that interception with 2 minutes to go, it was a very tight contest that could have gone to overtime. I guess there were way too many rookie mistakes from Sam Darnold. The boys on defense were just put in bad situations. Of course, they did let a couple of passes get away from them in the first half, but overall, it wasn't the defense that had the issues tonight. If you look at the team stats, in a lot of the categories, the Jets had the Browns beat. Total offense, passing yards, and almost doubled the number of first downs. And what about that time of possession? If it weren't for a few bad decisions on the part of Darnold, the Jets may have come out on top in this one. If it weren't that Richie Incognito recovered one of his fumbles, he would have been responsible for 4 turnovers by himself. I don't know, maybe he needs to spend a little time on the bench and practice taking care of the ball, and let the vet take a shot at leading this offense. Isaiah Crowell had a 3.4 yard carrying average, which isn't what you call stellar. I just wonder if plugging Elijah McGuire or Trenton Cannon in at tailback wouldn't be a better fit. It could be that the O-line isn't doing a great job of opening holes, since he seems to be having trouble finding room to run. When it comes to the receiving core, I can't say that it was all Darnold's issue, because if you look at the stats, they had a lot of drops in this game. Now, I'll be honest and say that Sam at times wasn't putting the ball in the best spots, but if you can get your hands on the ball, you need to bring it in and hold on to it. It could have been that Darnold tried to throw the home run ball a little too often, because the Cleveland D-backs were making some good plays on the ball. Speaking of the defense, the only thing that I can say they need to improve on at this point is not allowing the big plays, which of course were both medium passes. So the pass defense really comes into play here. Other than that, Trey Boston led the charge tonight and had an outstanding individual effort game. If the Jets could have capitalized on Tremaine Johnson's pick it would have been just that much sweeter. The offense is 14th in the league, and the defense is 21st in the league. Like I said, if it weren't for those big plays, things could be different for the defense. But offensively, their yardage reduction is not all that bad. Somehow the picks and fumbles need to be controlled a bit. Through 3 games, Darnold has 5 interceptions to go with his 5 touchdowns and a 46% completion rate. Not what I would call a great performance so far, and it needs to be cleaned up. If it weren't for that, I think he'd be having a pretty good season. Now it's time to take a look at some of the rookies available in the draft. Remember that the Jets had to give up some draft picks to get Jonathan Hankins and Shane Ray on defense, so they'll have to get the job done in the early rounds with only 5 picks. New York's needs are on the offensive line and especially on that right side. Richie Incognito will likely retire after this season, so getting some talent in there will be of prime importance. This draft class isn't what I'd call loaded with O-line talent. If things go as projected by the experts, the Jets will be picking pretty early in the first round, and there is a right guard available that seems to be pretty good. I need to see his combine numbers, but Michael Dieter out of Wisconsin seems to be the best bet for the first round. The only thing is that he's not a scheme fit. If he's good enough, though, we may be able to change that. We'll have to keep a close eye on that situation as the season progresses. Right now, Trey Boston is ready for an upgrade. He's a scheme fit for zone coverage, so let's stay with that, and we get +2 play recognition, +1 pursuit, and +2 tackle. That should definitely make an impact, and the only thing that is really lacking is his pursuit ability. This makes him the 10th ranked free safety in the league, which is outstanding if we can keep him here with the Jets organization. He's only on a 1-year contract, and he may want a little too much cash in a long-term deal. For the present, the Jets have to travel again this week when they visit the Jaguars in Jacksonville. They still have Blake Bortles leading the offense, but there will be one figure that's missing, and that is Leonard Fournette. He's out for 8 weeks with a torn bicep on his right arm. Kind of makes it hard to hold on to the rock, so taking his spot will be TJ Yeldon. Marquise Lee and Dede Westbrook head up the wideout crew, and so Bortles has good ones to throw to. The defense just has to make sure that he has a hard time finding them, which I don't think is going to be an easy task. The Jag defense, led by Telvin Smith and Jalen Ramsey, looks to be a tough one. There's a weakness in the linebacking crew, if you want to call it that. But other than the middle of the defense, it could be a rough day for the offense of the Jets. Thanks so much for watching. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it too. And make sure that you subscribe and smash that bell for notifications of upcoming videos as well. The Jets came up short again this week in Cleveland. They just need the offense, primarily at the quarterback position, to have a little more consistency and stop turning the ball over. This is going to be a tall order to fill against the Jag D, but if they want to get out of this losing streak they're on, they must find a way to do it. Be with us as the Jets travel to Jacksonville to face the Jaguars in another AFC showdown. Until I see you at TIAA Bank Field, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.